Good morning. It is Tuesday, February 1st. Happy start to your February, and this is the BHL Pregame. I'm Jenna from Bud Hedinger Live. We do this every morning at 5:30 right here on 540WFLA.com. Lots of stuff going on the show today. We had that huge decision come down yesterday from the Florida judge striking down a couple provisions in Obamacare, so we're going to be talking about that. We're going to have an expert from the Heritage Foundation on with us to discuss what this means and how we proceed now, because apparently this is, it's pretty much destined for the Supreme Court based on what happened yesterday. So we're going to figure out where we go from here and what this means for the future of healthcare and what it means for future healthcare provisions in Congress and new bills that are going to be introduced as well. We're also going to be talking Egypt. I'm going to update you on all that. This whole new debate coming out now about what's going to happen to the Suez Canal, so we're going to have to touch base with a few people on that and figure out what we do now. There's now a worldwide terrorist warning for travelers. The U.S. issued that yesterday, so just an absolute mess because of all of the chaos in Egypt. We're also going to be talking about this new Tea Party poll that shows most of Americans want the Republicans to go in the direction that the Tea Party members have them going with their values and beliefs. So we're going to be touching base with that. Also talking about the new food guidelines that came out from the U.S., what the government wants us to eat now, and why. I hope it still includes pie. Also talking about the internet kill switch today. A story came out that there's a possibility for a bill being introduced that would give the president the option to, it's worded very specifically, but essentially what we're looking at is having an internet kill switch or being able to bring down certain parts of the internet in case of national security. So we'll be talking about that and everything that is involved in the new internet kill switch. But what we're not going to get to today that I really want to touch base on and that we will get to the show tomorrow is this new merit pay bill. It was filed in the Florida Senate by Senator Steve Wise. He's a Republican out of Jacksonville. Basically, this new bill is saying teachers would be paid based on how well their students do on standardized tests, and it actually has some aspects to where the parents can grade the teachers, and there's a couple, it's threefold going into how teachers would have their pay based. And I know that a lot of people think that this is a great idea because it will hold teachers accountable, but it's actually, growing up with a dad who's been a professor, I've seen how terrible students are. And in my own experience in school, I've seen how much parents try to get away with and how much students try to get away with. And it's a terrible idea to do this because essentially what you're saying is, okay, if this kid chooses to not do well, I mean, a teacher can only do so much. You can give them all the tools in the classroom, but if they're not studying at home or if they're not taking the initiative on their own to learn anything, the teacher then is going to be essentially punished. And the parents, if the parent's upset that a student didn't get a good grade because their little Johnny is so smart and could never do anything wrong, the teacher then is going to be punished based on the fact that a parent would be giving a bad recommendation. And I understand the end goal is to get kids to do better, but the problem is that the way they're trying to accomplish the goal is really going to result in teachers just teaching for tests, saying, doesn't matter what they learn as long as they do well on the test because that's what I'm getting based off of. So it's a lot more than just we want our kids to do better, and so let's have our parents and our kids and our teachers be involved in this. It's a lot more than that, and merit pay is such a dicey subject, so we're definitely going to be getting that into the show tomorrow, but we just don't have time for it today with all of this stuff going on about Obamacare and Egypt, so we will touch base on that tomorrow. But also very exciting, we're going to stream the show live today on Justin TV, justin.tv/540WFLA. You can watch the whole show, and we'll be streaming it live this morning starting at 6 o'clock, so in just about 25 minutes here on 540 WFLA. As always, you can email me 540inbox@gmail.com and check us out on Facebook at WFLA Orlando. This has been the BHL pregame for Tuesday, February 1st, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks.